A big turnout this morning at a Hamden food drive. Cars lining up 6 at a time to drop off supplies for people struggling to afford groceries. News 8's Kent Pierce has the story from Hamden Middle School.
One of the many sad things about the coronavirus pandemic is all the people who have lost their jobs and can't afford to put food on the table. Well, here's something that'll warm your heart, because it only took a few minutes for this whole donation table to get full of food. The tables started filling up as soon as they were set up.
We're very fortunate, and there's a lot of people who aren't as fortunate as me, so we want to do what we can do to help them out.
All this food will go to food banks at the Senior Center and the Keene Community Center.
We have a lot of people in this community that are truly hurting, and we want to do what we can to help.
The need is huge. Local charities recently assembled more than 300 bags of food for distribution, but then 600 families showed up. Patricia and her daughter know people currently out of work and struggling. That's why they're here.
I know it's a necessity right now for everybody. And as you see, I have a child, so I know it's really necessary, and it's a hard time right now.
Folks were not just giving, but getting a lawn sign, thanking the folks on the front lines of the fight against coronavirus. That fight is getting tough for many to watch.
Because it gets too much when you see how much people are suffering, and across the country. It's not just here, so whatever we can do with a little bit is going to help.
Now, you don't have to donate in order to get one of the lawn signs, because we know everybody wants to thank the first responders and the medical professionals these days. This is a great way to do it. All you have to do is go to Hamden's SeeClickFix.com page, and you can sign up for one. In Hamden, I'm Kent Pierce, News 8.
And with that need, people and communities across the state are stepping up to help. NBC Connecticut's Caitlin Birchhill joins us live in Hamden, where a mobile food donation drive is underway. And Caitlin, this is also a chance for folks to honor first responders, right?
It is. Hey, Kevin, good morning. Yeah, we're actually standing over here to keep a safe social distance, but you can see behind me, it's actually first responders that are manning this mobile donation site. That truck almost filled. We heard the event Monday. It was completely filled with donations.
I come here because God's been generous to me, so I got to be generous to other people.
Community members like this longtime former Hamden firefighter showed up in droves to the mobile donation site outside of Hamden Middle School to help support their neighbors in need. Folks dropped off food and donations to replenish their local food bank and give a pick-me-up to their elderly services program. And drive-through donors had the opportunity to take home a thank you Hamden first responders and medical professionals lawn sign.
I'll get you one. We step up for our community. It's all about, we're just here to help the community, and law enforcement, a lot of times we get a bad rap and stuff, but you see what we're doing today.
Mayor Kurt Lang says the showing of support at this today and another event earlier this week shows how much pride people have in Hamden.
It's almost like you're in some kind of a future that you wouldn't have expected, but we're in this situation. We're all working hard, to make it slow down and to make sure that people have the medical assistance they need. And here, what we're doing is making sure that families don't have to worry about food.
Now, the collection here behind me goes until noon today, and if you can't make it today and you really wanted to come out and help, you can come by again on Friday. This is Hamden Middle School from 9 to 12. The same thing will be going on, a drive-through donation. Live at Hamden, Caitlin Birchhill, NBC Connecticut News. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Caitlin, another example of all the wonderful giving people we have in our community.